What's up, everybody? It's Dave on this bright Saturday morning. Holy cow, look, it's like J.J. Abrams is directing my vlog again with all this, ugh. But we are heading out to D14. I'm actually about to go meet up with Ian because we had a small treat delivered to us during the week. Earlier this week, we got a nice little package with all of our Black Friday deals. So shout out if you guys are having a Black Friday plans yet, you should stop by because you could win a bunch of cool stuff. But inside of that package was something not Black Friday related, which we weren't expecting. They had told us we were going to get these a couple of weeks ago, and then I guess they decided to hold on to them. But they showed up. We have the KWA Ronins, all three of them, which is really cool. So we are all super hyped to get to try them out. So I will see you guys here in a second. By then, I will not be driving, and we will be up at the field because the magic of time travel on the internet and YouTube. See you guys in a second.
All right, so we're here at the container. We've got the KWA Ronins unboxed. I am super excited to try these guys out. Initial first impressions are that the build quality on these things is outstanding. Not that I'm surprised. It's KWA. Their stuff is always pretty awesome. I was a little disappointed to learn that this little guy here is not PBR legal here at D14. It's just a hair too long. But if you guys are playing indoor CQB, I bet this thing is like the perfect size. I don't do a lot of that anymore, but when that used to be something I did on the regular, I was a big fan of short, tiny guns like this. I'm a huge fan of how much space this thing has in the stock. We'll go into that more a little later. But let's talk for a minute about how great it is that these things are coming with all this PTS furniture. The stock is one of my favorite stocks on the market right now. I love this grip. I have it on a couple of my guns. These sights are fantastic. If you guys are a fan of, like, say, like Magpul style flip-up sights, I think these things actually hold up a little bit better for airsoft use because there's a little bit more springy, if that makes sense. You don't have that spring system that's in the Magpul ones to break. You've got this M-lock rail on the Ronin 3, which is the RM4 with the recoil, and then you've got key mod on the other two. We'll go back over here again. So key mod again there. All in all, super, super solid. We're going to run these things over to Chrono here as soon as our batteries finish charging and see how much range we can get out of them.
What's up, guys? It's Dave. We're back here. We're checking out the KWA RM4 Ronin 3. This is the RM4 version, so it's got the recoil in it. We're going to take this thing out to some distance and see how far we can get with it. Ooh, that's a little bit too much hop. Let's lower that.
Oh, they're right here.
We've noticed this thing needs a ton of braking. We've already put about 2 mags through it, and as we shoot, the hop-up is getting more and more effective. But the first couple of mags, we couldn't really get past 100 feet. Now it's really starting to say, whoop, too much. Look the other way.
Down, yeah.
Yep, looks like I turned it on. I always forget that KWA hop-ups go backwards. This is an important lesson, kids. Make sure that you read the instruction on the hop-up. That's over-hopping a little too hard still. The wind is catching it too. It is super windy out here at D14 today. There we go. Just clocked the 200-foot sign with it. From where we're standing, we're actually a little bit behind the 0-foot line, so it's probably, I'd say, about 230 feet of range. Let's see if I can clock that 250-foot sign. Not in this wind. Okay. Give it a rate of fire test and see how fast it's going. Of course, 3 rounds in the magazine. That wasn't a super exciting test. However, it does show off a really cool feature about these RM4s. You can see they've got a last round cutoff here. So when the magazine is empty, it locks up. There's nothing you can do about it. So to fix that, take our magazine, and if my camera guy would be cool enough to hand me a speed loader. Thank you, camera guy. Preferably one that has ammo in it. Quickly, Nate.
All right.
Young Nathaniel.
Oh, shit.
Language, Nathan.
Sorry.
This is Nate. He's one of the admins at D14. Nate, say hi to the internet.
How you doing, guys?
So we'll load this guy up real quick.
Come on, that's your turn.
And we'll see just how well these guys are doing a little bit more ammo. Thank you, Nate.
No problem.
But, fresh mag, insert, bolt release, and now it'll fire again.
Good morning.
And cuts off again once it's out of ammo. And that was a pretty solid, and were it not for the wind, it would have even been a pretty accurate burst. About 200 feet, which is pretty solid. We're going to move this battery over. We're going to check out the little BM4 version that we got too, so stay tuned.
Hey guys, it's Ian from GI Tactical Texas here. And we got the new Ronin. This is
the Ronin 1 or the Ronin 2?
1 or 2, yeah. So it's just a little bit longer than D14's 19-inch rule, but I think it will dominate a lot of the indoor CQB fields. It's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like is the flash header, but it does come with a black flash header in it, so you don't have to deal with the orange one, and you don't have to go find your own. But let's do a quick shooting test real quick. Ready? About 200. Let's do a quick burst. Wow, that's a ridiculous rip out.
Yeah, that's getting out there.
And it's staying within probably a cup size. Let's see if I can hit the 250 foot size.
Naturally, it's not as windy as it was when we were messing with the RM4 earlier. I think you're hitting that tree. The wind's kind of thwarting your attempt there.
But that's hitting the 250 foot sign, like right next to it. It's not hitting the physical sign, but that's getting out there, guys.
Yeah, for a tiny little gun like this actually, opinions, you watched us shoot the RM4 a second ago, Ian. I think this shoots a little bit better than the bigger one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Which is odd for this. I really like the new sights that they brought up with these. I think they're...
The PTS sights? Yeah.
Yeah, a little PTS. I like them. You have a little adjustment to change your windage and all that. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I'm down with this new KWA.
We're about to go hit the field to go check out these VM4s in gameplay, and I know you guys are going to ask, I always do, about the loadout. So today, we are rocking the TMC plate carrier with some TMC plate carrier pouches. That's a Condor G36 pouch, the Condor pistol pouch, and the Condor Universal Mag pouch, which I love because it's great for frag grenades, smoke grenades, just about everything. On the back, you guys can see it. We just got a really big old back panel with room for smoke grenades, BBs. I actually am keeping my Odin speed loader in there. This guy right here, woohoo! Because it's awesome and I love it, and actually works really well with the VM4 and the RM4 magazines. They don't lock in, but as long as you have it against the table or against your stomach or something hard, it's gonna work. You'll be fine. So we're about to go hit the field. We'll see how this thing works out. Catch you guys in a second. For the gameplay portion of the vlog, I am hanging out with my buddy Tim. Tim, say hi to the internet.
Hi, the internet.
See? Don't say we don't love you, internet. Today's game type is Conquest. So I forget what buildings we're supposed to hold. Were you paying attention during the briefing, Tim?
Nope.
I am the worst airsofter. I'm sorry, guys. But we are spawning on the other side of the field, which is where we're walking to right now. And it's exactly like Conquest in any video game. The idea is going to be to just capture and hold as many buildings and flags as possible, and try not to get shot too much. Found one right there. There's one. You can see it. Over. I can't do this very well. Okay. There we go. And see how it works. So hopefully I can get some good footage of playing with this Ronin. We're playing with the Ronin 10, which is the medium length VM4. It's the one we didn't shoot on the range earlier. So we'll see how this performs. I was really happy with the PW. I was impressed, but not impressed enough to really want one for myself with the RM4. The recoil is cool, but I think there are other guns in the market that shoot a little better. But if you like recoil, it's an awesome option. It's about the only reason I would take it over some of the other things. Like, I think the Cluster Army Nemesis is better. I like the Avalon a little better too. But we'll see how this one does. It's a nice smaller size. It's not as big as the RM4, so we'll try it out. And we'll see what's up. Oh look, here come a bunch of admins. Dallas, say hi to the internet.
Hi, internet.
There we go. So this is going to kick off soon, and we're going to try and not suck. Kids. Since using me as a brace, there's some guys down the way here. This is not going to end well for one of us. It's probably going to be me. Taking the walk back to the container now. Just finished that game. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, we tried to record a bunch of gameplay footage, and as is what happens when you're trying to film with a cell phone mid-game, you throw it to a random player and he takes photos and not videos. So that was awesome. But it's alright. It's a little surprised. This thing's a bit of a battery hog. And you go through an extra battery and everything, just from testing and trying to do this. The same battery in my main go-to gun from like my personal collection lasted me the entire first round of servers. This didn't last me 10 minutes before I had to change out, but it shot great the whole time, which was awesome. Now, performance-wise, I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. I still think right now my top two, like a tie between some of the bigger Classic Army Nemesis guns, or the Avalons. Leaning towards the Nemesis guns because I really like the ability to semi-lock your gun via that programmable trigger. That's something that I play a lot of mil-sim. We can't shoot full auto anyway, so it's really useful for me. But all in all, not too disappointed with the ARM 4. I'm going to catch my breath and then give you guys my full thoughts.